Hello and welcome back with me, everyone. Joining me back on Star Trek Fleet Command as always. Thank you to all the new subscribers and thank you to everyone that commented on the last video. The next video, just for your information, will be on another tech tree. I'll go back and have a look at the votes that have been cast on the post I put live now. I think it's about 5 days ago or so. And I'll check to see which one the next one is. We did Galaxy last time in 2 parts, so I'll see what the next popular one is, and we'll do that tech tree next. If you haven't voted on that community tab, I suggest you go and vote on that tab, because it will be getting locked in most likely by 8 o'clock tomorrow night, and then the video will then go live afterwards. So just bear that in mind. If you want to vote on that, go to the community tab and vote on what tech tree you want to see next. Bearing in mind that we've done 2 so far, and we've done Territory, I believe, and we've done Galaxy. So there's 4 remaining which are on that slide itself, and you can vote on obviously which ones you want. I think Outlaws winning at the moment, or we might have done Outlaws. I think we might have done Outlaws, not Territory. We did one of them anyway, but you can go and vote on the community tab, the latest community tab with the poll on. Go and vote on that. Obviously, Galaxy's already done, so just ignore that one and then vote on one of the other 4 that are remaining. Moving on to today's video. Today's video is the Cosmic Cleanup, or alternatively, that's what the event's called anyway, the Cosmic Cleanup, I believe. Yeah, Cosmic Cleanup. And the good thing about the Cosmic Cleanup, you get these tokens, which is the Epic Galaxy tokens, and this video is basically the event store way of getting things. What you should do in this event store is go across, and this is where I've been sort of telling people, and this is how I believe people should be getting these types of ships if you haven't got them already. So what you want to try and do is you want to try and unlock the Discovery. Don't worry about the sarcophagus, because if I'm honest, I don't see why you would get it, but it probably has its place in Territory, but I haven't personally. I've got it, but I haven't upgraded it. But the most important ones I would say would be the Discovery, the Franklin, and the Vidar. They're the 3 most important, and obviously now you can get the Amalgam as well at the end, as you can see here, which is obviously another new ship that they've added into the game that could be incredibly useful if you do a lot of base raiding. So we'll see once we unlock it. I have 8 shards so far, so I've got to do mine and get my obviously points available, as it takes, I believe, 13. I think it's about 13 events. I've got to do 13 weeks worth of Cosmic Cleanup to get this ship unlocked for free. So 13 weeks in total though, which is obviously just over 3 months worth of grinding, which we will do, and I will do this every single week to get this the 8 blueprints we need to get this ship unlocked for free, basically. But yeah, this is the best way to get them. This is what you want to do. Phone just vibrated wheelie. You want to get the different blueprints. So the Discovery blueprints, you can get 10, so it should only take you, in theory, should only take you 10 weeks. You are limited to 10, but it should only take you 10 weeks, as only 100 is needed. So it should only take you 10 weeks to get that. So it's not too bad. It's just under, just over, sorry, 2 months, which is not horrendously bad. And then you got the Franklin, which again, another great ship to have. And again, this is 9 blueprints, so again, it should take you 10 weeks to get this one as well. And then the Vidar is again another 100, so another 10 weeks. So to get all 3 ships, you are looking at the best part of about 6 months. Well, just over 6 months. You're looking at basically 7.5 months to get all 3 of these ships, providing you didn't get any of their blueprints in other events or other arcs or anything on the lines of that. If you just focused on the Cosmic Cleanup, this is how you get these ships, and you can get them within 7.5 months. Obviously then adding the Amalgam on top of that, then you're looking again at another 13 weeks, which is, as I've already stated, just over 3 months worth of grinding on that one. So basically to get every single ship minus the sarcophagus, as I don't believe you should really go for this unless you've got nothing else to go for in this store. This should be the last priority, I would say, personally. But if you then want to go for that, you can go for that. But to just include all the other 3, it's basically looking at the best part of just under a year to get all 4 ships, providing, and this is completely free to play, to get all 4 ships and providing that you don't get any of their shards in any other event, which I do believe you get them in other events every now and again, and they have been cropping up in the arcs and stuff that, over the last couple of months as well. So you can pick them up elsewhere outside of this cosmic cleanup, but this is the best and easiest way to get them for free, and I definitely recommend getting all 3 of them. The amalgam will have to come sort of review that once we get to it, but the first 3 that I stated, great ships for what they're used for. So the Discovery, you want to get it for the summoning ability, which is its main priority. You want to get that summoning ability as best as you can, or quick as you can, as we spoke about in the research tree, which hopefully you've checked out, which is obviously the Galaxy research tree. It does help you get the summoning ability, and I believe that's in part 2 of the Galaxy research tree overview. And then you can get the Franklin, which is obviously for swarms. I massively advise doing this to get the Franklin, to get your swarms, and then do your swarm dailies. I can't emphasize that enough. I didn't do it for about 6 months, and I completely regret not doing a Franklin. I got put so far behind. It took me absolutely ages to catch back up again, especially with your ops level. You want to try and keep it in line with your ops level, and try and upgrade your Franklin to the next level with your ops level as it goes on ahead, because otherwise you can fall behind, and it does take a while because you have to hit higher and higher level swarms to get the same benefit as your ops level rises. So just bear that in mind. Incredibly important ship to get, and it unlocks so many plethora of things that you can get, which I'll come across in a second for you. I'll talk about what each individual ship can unlock for you in the refinery as well. And then the last one's of the Vidar. Can't talk properly. The last one's the Vidar, which is for Borg swarm, of Borg, not swarms, but Borg probes. And again, but this is a ship that is multi-purpose, and if you wanted to skip the level 28 ships to go straight to the level, say 30 miners, obviously, so we'll ignore them, and then go say straight to the level 32 ships, this is a ship that you can do that with. You can skip the level 26 and 28 ships if you really wanted to, and then just focus on the Vidar, as the Vidar is an incredibly powerful ship. It's incredibly fast, and it can definitely get you to level 32 in a pretty good shape, I would say. And then this is what they unlock for you in the refinery. So the good things about these ships, so we'll do the Discovery first, which is like as the label names, is called the Discovery. So Discovery Refinery, you get then these tokens as and when the events crop up. It literally doesn't take very long to do the events. Literally only have to hit normally 5 to 6 ships, and maybe do one warp or one, what's it called, swarm jump, or particle jump, or whatever the hell it's called, spore drive jump. So and then you unlock this, and then you get this. This allows you to get obviously a plethora of different things, and then you can go into your officers, and then you can get specific officers related to them tokens, which is normally the Discovery Recruit tokens, and you can use them in here for the officers, for example, and it's incredibly useful. The other one, moving on from there, is going to be the Franklin. So you want to go into resources at this point, and then this is where you can unlock the Franklin 2 or the Franklin Alpha. And what you need is you need a maxed out Franklin, so a tier 9 Franklin. I believe it's tier 9. Is that the highest? I don't know. But you need a maxed out tier Franklin, and it needs to be at level 43, I believe, to unlock this. To be able to get basically all 40 chests to unlock the whole ship for free. That's how you will do it. And again, this is an incredibly powerful ship, the Franklin Alpha, and I'll come across to why in a minute. With the Franklin, the normal Franklin, you'll unlock these abilities, which you can get some resources from them, but you do want to try and progress onto the Franklin Alpha, and the reason you want to do that is to get this swarm biotech part, biotech material. And again, for you, depending on what ops level you are, you get an absolute butt ton of resources for each level as well. So there's the trait one, and then the dill is a couple of million there as well. You get loads in there, which is incredibly useful. If you're going for the Borg are, again, you want to get it to tier 9, because at tier 9 you then get the ability to get, if you have the double refinery, which you should have got for free in one of the arcs, I think about 6 months ago, You should have got it for free, hopefully. And then you can obviously get double the rewards. If you didn't get it for free, unfortunately, you'll get half of these rewards, but they're still incredibly powerful and useful. So you can still get 300, for example. Obviously, I get 6 because of the double refinery output, but you can still get all the faction credits, and you can get obviously the independent credits as well, which obviously a lot of people are looking for all the time, as characters cost quite a lot overall. So yeah, free ships, free uses for them. You can get faction rep points as well if you really wanted to speed through and get one of your faction locked out. Again, tier 9, focus on one of these, and incredibly useful in that regards as well. But yeah, there's 3 ways of free ships that I believe you should be 100% getting from this store. In terms of priority, I would most likely say I would probably go with the Vidar first, then the Franklin, then the Discovery. That would be my probably my order of things. Just because the Vidar is such a powerful ship for low tier players, and the fact that you can unlock it ship. I think you can build it at level 25 shipyards. Again, incredibly easy to get. So I would personally go with the Vidar first, then Franklin, then Discovery, in that order, and then obviously then the Amalgam last. You can get the battle debris and stuff, but I wouldn't focus on these as of the time being. If you haven't got the ships, I wouldn't focus on these. And then this one you can focus and get some rare directives if you really need them later on down the line. But as I say, I'm going for the Amalgam, and they're the ships that I think you should go for. In what order? So please let me know your opinion, whether you agree, whether you disagree, and tell me what order you think you should go for them, or tell me what you spend your tokens on in general. Other than that, thank you for watching the video. I'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, and bye bye for now.